Hello, fellow dorks! Yay, we're back. Little late here. Had a very angry dog. I was dealing with him. But angry and just like persnickety, not necessarily like mad or vicious. Just looking at everything's looking about right. Let's get that going. I'm going to hop onto Discord here. Pin message. Like I said, just a smidge behind. I swear I have Discord open somewhere. There it is. Oh, it's right here. Derp. Oh, this will help. Hit. Hit. All right, there we go. We got Vicarian in. There I am. All right. Hello. All right. All right. Who we got here? All right, we got Lone Splunker. We got Vicarian. All right, let's see. What was I doing? Something else I was doing. What am I doing? There's like one more step I needed to make here, and I can't remember what it was. Oh, well. I'll figure it out. Ooh, there's two, as a matter of fact. One, get the game open. Let's open up the book. Derp. Rangers. How you guys doing? Good, man. It has been it's been a week. It has been a week. I think I want this one open. Oh man, no, it wasn't sushi. It was Chinese food, man. It was. I asked for the gluten-free noodles, and I think there's a bit of a language barrier, and I most definitely did not get them. But that is, I literally cannot think of the last time I was that sick. 2 decades. Yeah, I mean, I just can't think of the last time I was just that sick. Do not recommend. All right, here we go. Yeah, I mean, a little. So yeah, I have celiac, so I mean, it is an autoimmune disease, and it is sadly going to take a while to recover. But like, this is a soda water. This is not like beer or anything. I can stomach foods, but it's still like rice, bananas, applesauce. Like it's still, yeah, it's not great. But nonetheless, I'm so much better than where I was. Where were we? I think we're here. Yeah, we're here. Okay. So Mike said he's running a little late. We can do a little bit of housekeeping here, though. Let's. For one thing, I was reading. I think you're going to probably only have one of the translate spells memorized, because it says at the end of each scenario you can pick one spell that you didn't cast and put that in your spell book. So I think we have one too many spells saved. There, Spelunker. Which that's not the biggest thing in the world with the translate. What else was there? Oh, and you were talking about Lone Splunker. Yeah, or scenario. Well, actually, it's in the spell. I can zoom in on it right here. If a figure is carrying a spell book and reaches the end of a scenario, a scenario. Yeah, a scenario. So we've only done 2 scenarios. So you should, at max, only be able to have 2 saved up spells, and you currently have 3. So correct. Correct. Yeah. So yeah. I mean, I literally just saw that too. Yeah, it's not the biggest thing in the world. But it is not. That's still a great ability just to be able to kind of like lock those in. What else did we have going on? You were talking about Lone Splunker, Morgan. You can chime in on this, obviously. Of just getting a new rogue, so we don't have to deal with this rogue. Granted, they have 3 experience points. You need, when we get 10, we get like a bonus health point, so it's not like they get a whole bunch anyway when they level up. But you were talking about just cashing in this rogue and getting a new one. We are so close to like being able to really pretty radically upgrade our party a little bit. I feel like the Savage, we may want to eventually switch out with a different 2-handed character, because that would only cost us like 20 points, and then we can get like 2 more characters out of that one. But we just need you to cross that threshold to get us some more recruitment points. But yeah, how do you did mention that though, possibly replacing Darius with someone who doesn't have a crushed arm, which the only thing that we would lose out of that is we would have to just start over their progress again. So they have Yeah. Yeah, but I think when they level up, all they get is actually it's right. It's directly. It's on my screen. Directly to my right. It's oh, that's this isn't right though. This chart is not right. It's 10 points gets you 1 health. So again, it's not like the progress points are all that amazing. The companions do not level up near as quickly or the rangers are much more exciting when they level up. I guess I could say. But I don't know. What do you think? Should we just cash this one in? So currently he has a his permanent bone or muscle damage in the arm and a -1 penalty to its fight score. So its shooting score is still fine. It's just hand to hand. Or do you guys want to wait and see what Mike has to say? What do you think, Morgan? Anything? I know. I know. I was looking at it. We need like 5 more points, and then we could, or we could like downgrade the savage and get like a better dog. But like I was looking into it because the savage, yeah, they have that +5 strength, which is great. But again, which is actually great. But and their health is pretty decent. But what stinks about them is their armor is so low. There is a character. I was let's see if I can open up the book here real quick. I need to be better about. There, I should just do this. Um, oh, it's gonna play this little game where I can't see my notes. I hate it when it does this. I have all of these like notes, so I can very easily go through the game, and whenever, for whatever reason, I pop it up for you guys to see it. Oh, here they, yay! Um, where is it? Companions. Right there, they are. You can see here, which one was it? Barbarian, Conjurer, Guard. It may have been, yeah, a Guardsman only costs 20. There we go. Guardsmen only cost 20. And they have two-handed weapon and light armor and basically the same health. So they have a little bit more armor. Their move's about the same. Their fighting's about the same. But they again that gives us 15 more points, but which is really close to us getting another character. I feel like once Lone Splunker goes up like one more notch, I say we cash in that the Barbarian and we get like this Guardsman, and then we get like just another character, like another Archer or something like that, because ranged has been really helpful in this game, and we're about to actually fight enemies that are ranged in this scenario. So anyway, just something to think about. Yeah. I don't think we have, because I crunched all these numbers just to try to find a way to do this. If we get rid of the dog, we could maybe get a guardsman and something else. Because that would be 25. Okay, well, there we go. So now there we go. That's the issue. Okay. Okay. So yeah, so anyway, I feel like next time we get like a good level up, and we can definitely cash in that the Savage, and we can get basically we could basically get 2 characters out of that, as well as the Rangers recruitment points allotment. I think we're going to get like a little bit bigger of a party. So nonetheless, but should we cash in this rogue and then start a fresh, but without a crushed arm, or do we just keep this one and keep on hobbling on? All right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Or he just never worries about it. Like, I guess he gets a +1 fight. I mean, I think he would always take a shoot. He would always just go into shoot. He's not a melee fighter. He's a shooter anyway. So he's got his throwing knife. So we don't want him in melee. Yeah, we don't want him in melee. He's pretty weak. And he already has a knife, so he already does like -1 damage. So it's not like he was a fighter. So how you guys feeling? Yeah, his missile attack's throwing knife has 2 of them. Yeah, he's our jacker. He's our skill monkey. That's all he is. He's fast, and he's good. He can like pick locks and acrobat. He can like, we may use him in this adventure. You'll see here when we move to the map. He could probably do some fun stuff on this map. But yeah, he's just our skill monkey. He should not be in combat, and he doesn't even have access to like bows and arrows or anything. Yeah. I don't know. What do you guys think? Or should we wait vote when we get Mike here? Oh, I guess we have to. Okay. Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. All right, so that's just we can retroactively like just substitute him in or out, them out. It's no big deal. I think that's it. Let's kind of jump into what this adventure is. What's going on with this one? All right, so what's going on with Mission 2? The Beacon Tower. Only hours after you arrive back from destroying the nest of spiders, you received a message from your commanding officer. Contact has been lost with the beacon of Tor Varden, and it is presumed to have been overrun. You are commanded to round up what men you can and proceed with all swiftness to Tor Varden to ascertain the truth. If the tower has fallen, learn what enemy forces now occupy it and harass or eliminate them as your opportunity presents. So, a flesh golem. We got some stuff coming up. Not this session. We just got some gnolls in this one. So this is the current scenario. The bridge guards. As you make your way towards Tor Varden, the gentle rolling hills slowly give way to rocky plains, and finally into the boulder-filled maze known locally as the Scree. It is a barren, unnerving place, a perfect site for an ambush as the large rocks cut lines of sight down to just a few yards in most places. Proceeding cautiously, you eventually hear the Enthal River, which you must cross to reach Tor Varden. As you approach, however, you hear other noises as well. Nearly drowned out by the river, voices of some inhuman type, a language filled with whines and barks. Climbing to the top of a large boulder, you get a clear view down to the river. There, standing astride the old stone bridge, is a pack of gnolls. Judging by the large cooking pot they have set up over the fire, these gnolls are camped here, likely to guard the bridge. The only other place to cross the Enthal River is a ford, in sight of the bridge. Otherwise, it will take at least half a day to reach another crossing. There is nothing for it. The gnolls will have to be eliminated as quickly and as quietly as possible. River. A little bit of a typo there. Voices of some inhuman type, a language filled with whines and barks. What just happened there? Climbing over, you get a view there. Oh, okay, weird. Okay, big old typo. Who cares? Okay, so now we get the game stats of what's going on here. I'll just slide this way so we can see better. So basically, I built everything that's here. You can see on my little map. We have our little rangers at the bottom. All the gnolls are already set up, and we have all these boulders that are going to block line of sight. Now, we can actually jump the river with a good acrobats roll, with which Darius has. So there is a clue, and there's a treasure token on the other side of the river. We can also choose our spells for our conjurer. They can also get teleport, just so you know. So they could literally just jump over there and get that stuff, but it is currently guarded. And there's a whole alert system in this scenario. So let's read how these rules are going to work, because it's pretty specific here. Special rules. Before the scenario begins, we'll deal with that in a second. At the start of each turn, the players select a hero to make a stealth roll. If successful, the players may move one gnoll figure, so we can move the gnolls around like they're kind of like moving around on watch. And we want to move them into advantageous positions. The Rangers have the element of surprise in this scenario. Whenever we make an attack of any kind against a gnoll, we have a +4 bonus to our roll, which is great. This lasts until the alarm is raised. So if a gnoll ever activates and there is a hero in line of sight of a gnoll, we lose that. Then the alarm goes up. So we lose the element of surprise as soon as a gnoll starts its turn and they can see a straight shot at us. So I made this map. It is scattered with rocks. So it's going to be a lot of like moving in and out of these rocks. There is also this river. It moves fast. It's not fun. Swimming is at a -3, but we can also, it is jumpable. And it's also teleportable. And that seems to be pretty much it. I'm going to jump to the map here. I'm going to move this up to a different screen, so I just keep it in view. Here we are. I'm on the map. Also, if you guys could do me a favor, I think it works for me. If you still have the YouTube page open, even though I'm muted, I think I still get my watch time for that. That helps me a lot. Just with my residual YouTube things that I need to make YouTube happy. So as long as you guys are still like, at least it's open and you just don't have to be listening to it. But I think as long as it's open, I'm still considered streaming. Okay. Uh, oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. We start. Let's see where we begin. We begin on the bottom of the map. River, a small narrow fjord. Blah 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 blah. Two knolls. Place for guard. Finally, all rangers and companions at 3 inches. So within the first 3 spaces. So this is basically where we are. Is 3 inches off the bottom of the map. So we are very, very much like we can be 1 space higher on this map is where we can currently be. So we start down here at the bottom. We have 10 rounds, and every other round we draw the events, starting with the first round though. So it goes 1, 3, all the odd numbers. So we can kind of, and Mike will be here eventually, but how do we want to spread out here? And we're going to say these boulders, I mean, if they're big, they're going to block line of sight. So that is good for us in a lot of ways. A means that they are an archer. If you can see the knolls on the map there, A, 10. 10 is always their health points. A means they're an archer, F means they're a fighter, and S means they are the sergeant. Those are the 3 different types on this map, and all of them are listed just above the map to the north, on the northern side of the map for all of their stats. So we can kind of, what are we thinking here? And again, as long as we keep being stealthy, we can move these archers kind of around and kind of make we can either, I guess, move the fighters to get them away from the clues. I did make tokens finally. I got around to it. The blue tokens on the northeast, the blue one with the here's my little pointer at. Where's my pointer? There he is. This is our clue, and then we have our treasure up here in the northeast. So those are our 2 little maps. But ideally, we're just trying to survive and just trying to get the clues and the treasure. Any idea how best to spread out, or do we want to kind of like all stick together in a group and just slowly work our way up one side and hoping our stealth, again, stealth is good. That's going to be Darius's job. I'm sure Darius is the most stealthy of us, our rogue. Darius or non-Darius. He has a +5 stealth. No, no, I don't. I'm almost positive you can't, which makes it tricky. So if we go in for an attack, we need to make sure we kind of like go in like with a backup plan if that first hit misses. But no, we can't like move 2 of our 5 movement, take the attack, and then move the remaining 3 of that earlier movement. I'm almost positive you have to do them as 2 separate actions. Yeah, which that would make that much easier if we could be dipping in and out of cover, 100%. I feel like our lack of ranged is tricky, though. Currently, yeah. Yeah. Oh, what spell should Conjurer have? That we can always switch. That's kind of the good thing about Conjurer. We can always just randomly pick what spells he has. Typically, he's had Fireball and Heal. But again, Teleport, he could just teleport across the river. Okay. Yeah, so we get to pick 2 of them. Yeah. Well, he may have some other spells. Let's see. I'm looking for like range spells. But so we have this very large list on the very northwest of this whole thing. They're a huge list, and he can get any 2 of these. But again, yeah, I think healing's good because we've learned healing is good. But our ranger does have healing now. That is his spell. Teleport would be great because he could just jump across the river and go get, if once the baddies are clear for that area, he could just jump over there and get the 2 items for us, and then we don't have to worry about it. But again, Darius, our rogue, can also just jump across it as well. And then Fireball, which we have yet to actually use in combat as the way we're supposed to. Hold creature. I don't know. Anything... I don't see any. Oh, magic bolt. There we go. So magic bolt is a +5 shooting attack. So it's like a yeah. This attack, yeah. This attack ignores penalties for cover and intervening terrain. Yeah, it is. You're right. It's like a magic missile. So like fireball obviously does uh damage spread out, and then yeah, magic bolt is basically the magic missile. It's pretty much like a pretty strong hit on one opponent. But yeah, what are we feeling for the conjurer's spells? It could be. Oh, I just pushed myself back. Yeah, true, true. Okay, so we're thinking. Do we want to do magic bolt and heal or teleport? I mean, if we do well, yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Yeah, yeah. They're gonna start running once the alarm's raised. They're gonna start running. Um, And then again, Darius is pretty good about jumping. Darius can make this jump. So that he could do the same thing. So are we saying heal and the magic bolt? Okay. All right. Okay, so what yeah, go ahead. I think we just survived 10 rounds. And then, as usual, there's like you get XP for this, this, and this. Let's see what our XP is. It should be um so XP is for all the gnolls killed. If we get a scroll, that's one of the clues or the treasure. Keys, book of poems, that's all like one of the clues. And then 15 points if at least one ranger or companion moves off the table edge opposite, so crossing the bridge. So we get 15. So again, whoever gets the clues and stuff could just keep running north off the map. So as long as somebody runs off the north side of the map, we get some experience as well. That's it. That is it. Again, I think our lack of ranged is going to be really hard for these sneak attacks. Like we may literally just have to run up on them and just start shivving them. But we're really gonna have to help. We're gonna have to help Argos and the what's the Rangers? Velos get off some good shots, or we're gonna be in a lot of trouble. So we may need to get like the fighters within like a position to like run the corner, and you know what I'm saying, like maybe have the let the fighters run up and get close and like undercover, and then fire a couple of shots. If that doesn't work, then let a fighter run around the corner and finish the job if we have to. But we do have before the scenario begins, the player should select one figure to make a navigation roll. Who was that? Who has our navigate? The Savage does. All right. Who wants to make the first roll of the game? And until Mike gets here, we'll just kind of go around with character. You guys kind of have your allotment of characters. You can take Morgan. You can definitely take Velos as the other ranged character until Mike gets here. But who wants to make? I just gave him the name Donk, the Savage. What from Dunk and Egg? So I just put Donk. What? Yeah, it's at a +3. We want a 12 is our target number. So let's see here, Morgan. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh no, we failed. If successful, they may move 3 heroes 6 inches in one direction. So we failed. Yeah, so we just didn't get the terrain right, but that wouldn't have been the worst start in the world, just to be able to kind of move up an extra 6 inches. But we can start ourselves anywhere on this map. So again, are we doing 2 flanks, or are we all sticking together and like kind of going by one and picking them off, or are we going to try to do this spread out? I feel I think I'm with you on that one, Spelunker, just because again we only really have 2 ranged people, and If you get off one bad shot, you're going to be seen because you have to be in line of sight to shoot them. If your shot misses, then we've really screwed up. So I guess the question is, which way we going? Which way looks most advantageous? I mean, looking at the map, yeah. And then again, at the start of each turn, one hero makes a stealth roll, which again, that is like what Darius does really well. And if it's successful, we can move a knoll 6 inches in any one direction. So we can start pulling them down closer to us and like set up like a little trap to like jump them as well. Okay. All right, let's... Okay, I'm going to start grabbing people and just shoving... Feel free to set them up wherever you want. I guess you guys can do it just as easy, but I'm just grabbing people and shoving them over in corners. There we go. It should be popping a grid a little bit better than usual. Again, feel free to arrange however you want. And then the doggy. I'm going to zoom out a bit. And I'm just looking to see now, just line of sight here. So I'm going to assume you can see through the trees. The trees are just, we'll just call that like partial coverage, like a -2, like shooting through each tree. And like obviously the big boulders are blocking line of sight. So like this is like a big, if you can see where I'm drawing right there, that's like a big kind of open area. I guess that is too, look at that. Okay. But again, we can, so I guess we can, so since you made the first roll, Morgan, Lone Spelunker, why don't you make the second roll? This is, Darius is trying to, like, get the attention with his stealth roll. It's a target number of 8. He has a +5. There we go, that's all we needed. So we can move, any one null figure, so any of them, we can move them up to 6 inches. So we can move them 6 inches closer, or we can move them 6 inches away. Lone Spelunker's liking that one. I think that's Lone Spelunker. Where do we want? Where would we want to move that one? You think? Yeah, just get him coming down our way. Like he just kind of like. All right. You good with that, Morgan? All right. So that one's already a little bit closer. That's nice. That kind of helps us a little bit. So then it is the start of the turn. Oh, and we do get +4 attacks. So remember, our attacks are at a +4. So we can now all kind of like move into position or whatever like that. But yeah, we are at a +4 to attack, but I don't know if we want to do it this round necessarily, or if we just want to move it to a more advantageous position. Oh, yeah, that's a pretty... Ooh. Yeah, they can't... Yeah, I know. No, that's smart. That's actually pretty close, but I don't think he has it because that... Yeah. Ooh. No, line of sight's just the map. It's just... I'm just saying, like, can you be seen here? The range for arrows is 24. So yeah, you're totally right on that. Yeah, we may need to like get into a little bit better of a position here before. I mean, eventually the alarm's got to be raised, but then we just lose that +4. That +4 is nice. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, they have 10 health, which is a lot though. All right, what's up? What are you guys thinking here? Their armor is, that's a great question. I'll look up. The archers, it's like a 10 or 11. Yeah. I think they're all of their armors are 11. No, that's not necessarily true, because you can go over 20. I mean, if you rolled like a 17 or an 18. because like again, because you're going to have your shooting bonus, which is so it's possible to one hit him. It's not likely, but it's possible. We're probably going to be averaging like 7 points of damage a shot though. So yeah, I'm probably able to take 2. All right, what are we thinking here? Yeah, this is a little more challenging map. Yeah, I guess that's a question. Are we going for the hits? Are we going just to take the shot, or are we just kind of moving into position? Oh, that is true. Yeah, you're right. That guy way over on that west flank isn't being very helpful. But you're right. With 2 shots, we should be able to take him down. Which is funny. Apparently, it doesn't matter if they can see him die, and that doesn't matter. It's if they see us. So, yeah, it's like, oh, that's just Jeff. Yeah, exactly. All right, yeah. So Darius probably does some like really weird little like kind of like yippee whistle or something like that that gets his attention. So he's just kind of like sauntering down there. Um, Nobody can run up there and like finish the job though, can they? No. So we just have to hope that if you guys go for the shot, that again we only have 2 ranged individuals. Darius has a Ooh, Darius may be able to run up and use one of his throwing knives. Let's see. His yeah, it's a ranger, 2 of us. It's just -1 damage, but I'm trying to see what the range of 8. So, and his move is 7. I think we could still get. So where's Darius? So obviously we'd put everyone like in the right position where they would have like range. Oh yeah, he could run up to like here, and then throw his throwing dagger. So I think we could get 3 shots off right now, which I think may be enough. All right, let's go. Who's first? All right. Yeah, I know. He may be buried under somebody. Let's see. Let's see. There he is. So I'm just moving things around so we can see a little bit better here. He would not be there. There we go. Little ding dong here. Yeah, I think you're good there. All right. All right, you got a +4. What's my fight? I don't remember what my fight score is. I'm a 1. Nice. Okay, I have a +1 to my roll. All right, what is that, an 18? Okay, you have 18 versus. I have a +1. Oh, I got a 20. So, it is beginning. Okay, so like he just, yeah, okay. So now we have to take him out, or the alarm is raised. So we've already established we still have Velos and we still have Darius. So Velos, you want to run up there and take your shot? Yeah, right. No, right now it's going through the rock. You need to get into a position where it's not going through the rock. So you need to move. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Now, yeah, there we go. Now, if this was D&D, I'd say if you roll a 1, you're going to shoot Argos in the back of the head, but it's not. Jesus, here we go. This is bad. There we go. What did you get with it? Even with all your bonuses, you got like a. What did you roll? I didn't even see. +4. Jesus. All right. At at this rate, I don't know if it's in our Because if I have, well, we still have the surprise. I was about to say, if Darius runs up there right now, he's the one who's going to be attacked. Because he has to get the closest because of his throwing dagger. And I don't know if we want him to be the center of the attack, but we are going to lose our +4 right now. So I feel like I'll go ahead and play him, right? Like he would run up there and just use that. It's a +4. That's like a magic attack, basically. I may as well use it, right? 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. Anyone want to roll him, or do you want me to do him? 1, 2, 3, 4. Who's feeling? Yeah, we'll see. I'm just seeing what his shoot is. His shoot's a +1. All right, so shoot. So 5, 7. Not great. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12. And now here's the Knoll. 12 versus... Okay. Well, he hit him for 1. All right. The alarm is raised. So all hell breaks loose. Or whatever the hell Knolls do. All right. So they're basically... Oh, actually, they're archers. They're going to... I'm assuming he's just going to pull out his bow and... Oh, this is an archer. He's going to pull out his bow and shoot. So let's just start with this one. This is a... Boy, here we go. 12. What is his... Oh, I have all the stats here, actually. This is an old archer, 2. So I rolled a 14 against Darius's... Does anybody want to roll a 1d20 plus 1? This is 14. This is the shot on Darius. There we go. Yeah, Darius is ready for it, and it just he just ducks out of the way, and it hits this rock and kind of swirls off. Another archer moving into range. Here we go. Let's see here. What is their movement? Their movement is they are the archer 6. Okay. Yeah. I don't... So he's just going to move to, like, basically there. That's all he can do, just because he's going to just keep running until he's, like, in range. Fighters move at a 6. Okay, so these guys are just running. They're just fighters. 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. 1. Yeah, we're about ready to. So I'm gonna put it right there. No problem. I'm moving the baddies. Not a problem. It's right here. Okay. Here they come. Oh boy, they're moving fast too. This baddie. Yeah, I could see how this would be like a super fun miniatures game, but actually I think for like what I'm doing, I think it works like pretty well for an online, just a little skirmish game. I'm liking how it's a good system here. But man, we got some unlucky rolls right there. All right, there they go. Well, again, now Darius can just run and jump over that river because, oh boy, they are closing in on us. That is their turn, thankfully. Now we need to, the remaining people can go, which is, we have Duncan, we have Donk, we have Fizbo, and the Hound. Unfortunately, we could use the Hound from Game of Thrones, but we just have a Hound. And really, now we need to No, I think we just need... No, I feel like we have to find some way to bottleneck them or something, right? Like, I think that's our best bet is just to find... Yeah, I know. That's the problem. I know. There's no... Can you see any place on the map that would be fortuitous for us right now? We're kind of... That's true. Oh, yeah, that protects us. Yeah. Yeah, because they're going to start pinning us down here in a second. Fireball will be really helpful right now. Because they're all going to be on top of each other in a second. But we don't have it. Oh, that's true. We could have used the Conjurer. Shit. But we didn't know. By that point, it was too late. Because we probably just weren't going to do the damage we needed by the time the archer and the ranger already kind of screwed up their shot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. All right, we're trying to figure out like where. So it's our turn to move. We're just trying to figure out like where is advantageous for us to go. Like to because we're about to be pinned down by these archers. I know. Yeah, all the fighters are going to get to us in another round. The archers are going to start getting off shots here pretty soon. Like I feel like they're our biggest concern. They are fast though, the fighters too. Like they're all pretty quick. They're I think for the most part the same speed as us, so we can't like outrun them. This is about to be a really intense battle here in a second. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's not we. Yeah, before the melee combatants get here, we have one more turn. So, but it is our turn. But yeah, we can like move into a place to like where they're gonna run as far as they can, then we can at least get the first hit in on them. Or do we just charge the archers too? Because that's bad as well. No, I'm just saying, just in general, like what are we? Just I'm just saying, like where are we? Oh, the Savage, as a reminder, does have that elemental strike weapon that after the hit we can say we just want to do more damage. She has that pseudo magical weapon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, yeah, they'd have to come to like here-ish. Whoops, I didn't mean to draw that little circle, but I did. But yeah, they'd have to come to like here-ish or like here, yeah, to hit us. So they would be in our range. Man, fireball would have been really helpful. We weren't expecting to be, for them to be on us this quickly. That was just a bad first round. Surprise. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so this is the furthest that they can move and attack. They can get to here, but that's all they would do. But the furthest they can actually attack someone is so it's basically as long as they don't end our turn. Well, I don't know why we would end our turn here anyway. We're good. So yeah, I think tucked away from the archers would be nice. At least pulling them closer. Well, actually, yeah, yeah, 100%. All right, let's get moving. Yeesh. So much for the element of surprise. We were awarded with 1 point of damage. Yeah, and he's got okay. He still has that magic. Well, he can do an attack for what it's worth. The we could have the mage do a magic attack. He could still shoot his bolt, his magic bolt, right now. If he put it, or the archer that's already been injured, just to because he could just God dang it, I keep hitting the wrong button. He could be standing just like right here, and then just crack a shot at like this guy who's already been hit. I think I'm more concerned about the archers than the fighters. We can use the train, but I feel like I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like the archers are just gonna be standing off the side, just riddling us with holes. But I don't know. That's up to you guys. Yeah, you want to go ahead and burn through the spell? All right. Who wants to roll it? You get a +5. Yeah, this would have been really nice with that. There we go, a 19. So that's a 5. I think it's just a 5. Is that what I'm going to just double check the rules? But I think it's just an attack +5. The caster may make a +5 magic shooting attack. Okay. And I don't think there's any other. That would have been nice with that +4. But let me find them real quick. Where's Fizbo? Yeah. Okay. So you got a 19, or you rolled a 4. What did you roll there? Okay. So not a 19. Great. So 19. Okay. Come on. If I roll low, that would be amazing. Okay. That's a hit. So you did. What is their armor? 11. You did 8 points of damage. It is down to 1. Well, we know how we're starting our next turn off. It's just like finishing this guy. I know. One more point would have been even better. Just to not have to waste like another round to try to kill this guy. But at least like Velos or even actually Darius could take him out with just a good hit. But okay, that is that turn. We do draw an event. On odd rounds, we draw an event. So this is a fun first round. So Morgan rolled that. Lone Spelunker. Why don't you... What did I do with my little event chart? Where's that thing at? Wait, here it is. 1, 2, 3, 4. Roll a 1d6. A 2. We have rain. A heavy rain. This is great. A heavy rain starts to fall. All line of sight is reduced to 12 inches, and all shooting attacks are at a -2. That's not amazing for our archers, but that really helps us against the archers. So they are shooting with a minus. Everybody's shooting with a -2, and line of sight is now 12. I think that may be more advantageous to us than to them because they have 4 ranged people and we have 2. Yeah. Oh, yeah. So we are now to the second round. We do have this one with 1 health. It would be amazing if we could get rid of him. But we do have the ranger, and then up to 2 companions can go. Darius can throw. He is in range of Darius. I mean, Darius, I feel like there are 3 people currently in line of sight of the archers. We kind of need to get them out of the way or they're going to start getting shot. Which are the 3 who went. So should Darius just throw... should he throw his dagger in hope that he can do that 1 point of damage, or should we save that for someone else? You can attack and then move. You just can't move it. You can't split up the move. Yeah. Or would we rather... Who would we want to take the shot? Go ahead. Yeah. Problem is we have... Yeah, but it is at a -2 because of the rain. So it is a harder... We just have to get a little bit more luck on our side. All shooting attacks are at -2. So what is his shooting, though? Let's see, though. His shooting is a 1, so he'd be at a -1. It'd be it'd be a difference of 2 because their armor is a plus, so they get a +1 for his fighting skill. So it's a 1d20 -1 versus a 1d20 +1. So it's a 10% swing. But again, it just comes down to that. So up to you guys. I'm just giving you all the math. Yeah. All right. That's true. Okay, who is going to roll it? Who's feeling? All right, Morgan, you're up. Lone Splunker called you out. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. 19! So you got an 18. Great. You got an 18. Fantastic. Come on. You got it. You got him. Well done. Okay, a little luck on our side there. Great. So he just, even with his broken arm, he still throws the dagger. Takes him out. Again, do we want him to... He's fast and he can jump over the water. Right now, there's nowhere to really for him to flank, but it is good to keep him in mind. He can make a run, jump over that water, and get the clue and the treasure. But we can move him. But then the archer's just going to shoot him in the face. 2 archers are going to shoot him in the face. I know. He doesn't have a lot of health. He's only got... Well, I guess no one really does. Yeah, I mean, or do we just... go ahead. Yeah. So right, well, yeah, like to here. Oops, sorry. Everyone's kind of on top of each other. Oh, that's because the hound's not in a square. There we go. Like there. Okay. So we still have the ranger and 2 companions can go. So that was a good turn. I mean, that was nice. He is also out of throwing daggers. Yeah, the ranger currently would. Yeah, and then yeah, so then I guess the question is, do we have Argos and Velos go again and just take off and just fire 2 shots while they have a clean shot currently? And it's within 12, both in line of sight, both have yeah. So you have the distance. Like if you can get off 2 good shots, which all we need. I mean, but yeah, it's at a -2. But again, that guy's at a -2 as well. All right, who's first? All right, I'm a fighter at a plus, or should +1. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Oh, it would be amazing if we can take both of these guys out because that just deals with one of the flanks currently coming into position. All right, see what you got there. 10 plus what? Up, but you got some. But then -2, so just a 10. So it's not going to do damage regardless. So there's no. I rolled it anyway. Oh, I rolled a 20 anyway, so I wasted that 20. Well, I wasted it. I wasted it. That's good. It's better now than in a second. The ranger can then move. If he moves, that puts the conjurer as the target. Okay. All right. A little sacrifice. And again, and shots are at a -2, so they're not doing as much damage. Okay. And then are we having Velos take a shot? All right, Morgan. This is at a -2, but I think he has a +2, so it's just going to be I think it's just going to be the roll. '11. So okay, 11, which isn't going to do damage anyway, because it didn't. Because his armor's 11. All right. So that was those 3. This one is going to stand his ground and take a shot at the ranger. An 11 -2 is a 9. A 10 does not. It's not even worth you rolling, Lone Splunker. He just fires off the shot. It just kind of like skimps off your armor. I'm assuming this rain is just lasting the entire battle. That'd be really weird if it's just like a 10-second rainfall. Okay, let's see here. It didn't say. It's up on the. If you can check it out for me. It's on the upper left of the map. Oh, this guy can get in position to take a shot. But I'm assuming it's gonna be the rest of the combat. It just kind of makes sense. And then this. All right, this one's taking a shot. Oh, you need to roll against that. It's a 14. Oh, what's his shoot? Actually, it's a 15. His fight skill, I think. Right? Is that what you roll when for your defense? 15 plus. I mean 12. Oh, you don't have any fight skill. 14. So you didn't make it. Dang it. Okay. Shoot. So he get. I rolled a. Oh, balls. I always click them away. I rolled one more than what you got. You got a 14. I got a 15. Yeah, I'm almost positive I did. Is that right? Yeah. So how much damage is that to you? Like 2? Oh. Yeah, yeah. I got you here. Yeah, you're down. Yeah, you're down to 15. Can you update your token to 15, or do you need me to do it? Oh yeah. If you can't, no problem. Let me know. Yeah, it's great. Yeah, 6, 1, 2. Yeah, it's not too bad. Yeah, what I like about this is just everybody has access to the tokens. You're like, all right, so this archer just ran, but did move into a position to hit you on the left flank. Well, that's the only archer left. Fighters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. There we go. 3, 4. There we go. Okay. And that is our turn. We still okay, well now we have combatants can run into the combat now. So we can at least get the first hit in. And remember, when we do double up on them, we get like extra damage if we have friends adjacent to the target. So I think with like the Hound, the Savage, and Man-at-Arms can all go jump someone right now. Yeah. Yeah, get it. Yeah, put the Hound in first, who has the weakest. Yeah. Well, he can still attack. Oh, because that's right, because if he attacks, he could possibly be hurt. Yeah, here, but let's get up. Make sure they go in the squares, though. Yeah, make sure they go in the squares, not half, like, that they're in the full. Oh, okay. Something like that. But no, I think that makes sense. The Hound, because, yeah, you're right. If you attack, then you're putting yourself at a possibility of getting hurt. But, like, right now, so the Savage does, the Savage has a +4. So if the Savage goes before Man-at-Arms, they would have a +6 to their roll. And wow, the Man-at-Arms is pretty good too. They have a +3. They hit one less than the Savage. The Savage just does extra damage. So who do we want to get the bonus? I guess the question is like, how do we want to spread out the possibility of getting hurt? Because the Savage can absorb more damage though too. But that said, Duncan has more armor. So yeah, I guess who do we want to go first? Because whoever goes first is going to get the +2 bonus. Then whoever goes second is going to get a +4. And what are you feeling, Morgan? Because the Man-at-Arms is your character, so I guess, how do you feel about that? The Savage does a good bit of damage. The Savage has an extra 2 points of damage as well. The biggest bonus? Okay, so that would mean Man-at-Arms goes first, which means Man-at-Arms has a +2 to their attack because the Hound is there. So the Savage isn't running a place. Man-at-Arms ran in first. So the Hound goes in there, is probably starting just grabbing at its leg, while the Man-at-Arms runs up with his mace, right? Because that's what Duncan has. And then not bad. So that is you have a +3 to your fight. So you rolled an 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Okay, their fight is a +2. You got them. 16. Their armor is only 11, amazingly. So you did 5 points of damage. So you took them down by half. That's not bad at all. And we still have the Savage, who they're not good at hitting with their old two-handed weapon. Maybe things will be better this time. So they currently have a +4, a +8 points. They have a +8 to this roll. Who wants to roll this? Is this Morgan or is this you, Lone Splunker? All right, let's see what you got. +8. 15. 15 is still not awful, considering you had a... I got a 16. God dang it. Well, so the Savage took a hit. The Savage took a big hit. The Savage took a hit of 6. So that is Savage down to 8. Yep. Because of their bonus, yeah. I know. The Savage, we just roll really poorly for the Savage for whatever reason. I know, that's it. This is his magical weapon, but you have to at least cause a point of damage to use one of the charges. So it wasn't even a position to use it yet. Okay. Now it is the Conjurer hasn't gone yet. They could run up and heal the savage, I think. What's their movement? Yeah, they could run up and heal the savage. Right? That would be... 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I know. Right? All right. So yeah, let's have him run up. Yeah, there we go. So there we go. It's just 5 points. It's just 5 points of healing. That's that turn. We moved around 3. A hard fought. Boom. Oh, thank you. Go, go, go. Please, please. No, the hound did. Because the hound didn't attack. The hound just moved into position. Because the hound was given the bonus because he got in his face. But if we would have attacked with the hound, the Null could have hurt him. The Null has a much better attack than the hound does. And statistically, he could have just killed the hound in one hit. So, yeah, we just decided to use the hound to get that bonus. So, well, honestly, if we would have moved the Conjurer here, I guess that would make the Archer shoot him. But that would put the next attack on this fighter plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Or it would be an extra 6 if the Conjurer healed from there. But that does put them in range of the Archer, at the target of the Archer. Which actually, if they were here, they're still the target of the Archer because they have the fewest hit points. So, yeah, right. Okay, we'll call this round 3 our last round for the eve. Well, because obviously we're fighting freaking everything. Oh God, I didn't even move these guys. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we're fine. We'll do one more round. All right. So here we go. One more round. So again, we can... Yeah, what do you got? That sounds good. I mean, that's just that's the most likely to do the most damage, yes. So, who wants to roll Savage? Savage is going to get a plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's the biggest bonus we have had. Okay. Oh my God, a 26. So you got a 26. There is no way I can match that. You just whoosh, took his head off. He's gone. Fantastic. That puts us to Velos and Argos. Who are you all going for? All right. Probably have to scooch just to there, did it? All right. Let's see what you got. Let's see what you got. Oh, you had a 16 and it rolled off. I know. It totally rolled off that. Dang it. I was going to be pretty excited there. No need for me to even roll defense. Argos, what do you got? Same guy. Jesus. Oh, that's right. And shots are at a -2. I wasn't even thinking of that. So yeah, I mean, maybe the range it's just coming down so bad, and like the arrow, like I guess rain like would even affect like the weight of the arrow through the air. I'm assuming just the water hitting it would make dampen the feathers on it and whatever. I don't know. I don't know enough about this stuff. All right, here we go. This is where it may get pretty ugly. Archer on the western flank, taking a shot at the Conjurer. This is at a -2. That's not bad. That's a 10. But I bet they have a +1, so it's a 13. Okay. I need to just roll above a 13. I did not. Conjurer took 3. What's a Conjurer's armor? I'm assuming a 10. So 12. Okay, so 2. Okay, so it's down to 2. That's not bad. The Conjurer has a high amount of health for some weird reason. I mean, I appreciate it, but yeah. So there's one Archer, just takes a little shot, sits right into the hip of the Conjurer. Now we have these 2 other Archers. I think I'm going to see what their activation is. I think if they just have someone in line of sight, line of sight, they just go for it. Is the creature in combat? Yes. It will shoot. So it is not going to move. So even though the hound is closer, the hound is not in line of sight. The ranger is in line of sight. So they just shoot the ranger. Yeah. So they just go to... I'm just making sure. I think 12 was... But so you're totally in range. So this is at a... They are the archers. This is just the roll. They have a +2, but it's at a -2 because of the rain. So this is the first shot against you. Great. Doesn't hit. This is at a -2 as well. Fantastic. Good, good, good. I say that, and then here comes the fighters, the sergeant, and the other. We're doing okay. We're not as bad as we could have been. Fighter. Fighter is going... I'm going to put him here. He's not going to be dumb enough to go there. He is going to attack the hound because they target whatever's closest and whatever has the fewest health, which is the hound. I know. The fighter has a +2. Eek. A 12. That's not too bad. Go ahead and roll for Odie, Morgan. Yeah, roll a 1d20. Yes! 20 on a 20. Oh my god, wait, the hound bit him. The hound just did 9 points of damage to him. Yes! Good dog. Good doggy. Okay, nice. Okay, I like that. So, wait, the hound rolled... Wait, you rolled a 20. What is his fight? His fight's just a 0, right? I'm looking. It is. It's a 0. If it was a 1, you would have killed it. But that's fine. He just did 9 points of damage. So he just comes up and the dog just jumps up and just bites his groin and just rips off his manhood or knollhood. The sergeant. I'm assuming this guy's pretty tough. Who does he go to? I guess he goes to Conjurer. I know. Here we go. This will be Lone Spelunker rolling for but let's see how I do. The sergeant has a +3. He's a +3 and he has a 2-handed weapon, so he will do an extra 2 points of damage if he hits. A 7, thank God. I only rolled a 10. So I'm not going to do it. Oh, unfortunately the Conjurer didn't hurt him, but he got hit, but not enough to cause any damage. Okay, amazing. 1, 2, 3, 4. I know. Here we go. Yeah, I know. Okay. All right. Now this is the end of round 3. We are rolling another event. And yeah, this is the end of round 3. Oh shit, you guys need to go. Oh my god, I'm such an idiot. Yes, you are 100% correct. 100% correct. Odie hasn't even gone yet. But yeah, everyone in this little grouping, the Savage already went. The Savage went. That's right. If Man-at-Arms moves into this position, though, that would be advantageous for other people, right? Because he could use... Okay, who are you going against? Does Man-at-Arms try to take out the one with 1 hit point? You have a +4... No, excuse me, I have a +2 on the fighter, plus your +3. So you have a +5 on this one, and you would have a +3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the sergeant. Because Odie hasn't gone yet, I guess we... Yeah, maybe. And Odie could try to take out the fighter. Oh, no! Oh, here comes the sergeant. This could be bad. This could be bad. This could be bad. Yes! It was a bad roll, too. Okay, maybe just the rain is coming down so hard now, and just like we're just like slamming maces into rocks, and people are like slipping and falling, and you guys are just like slapping each other up against this rock and slipping all over the place. So that was lucky. Darius has no throwing knives left. He only has 2. He's used both of them. He can run up into melee range. He is at a he'd be at a -2 damage because of his crushed arm for one thing. And he has his dagger, which is a -1 damage. So he could run up and try to shiv that guy. No, I agree. But he would have a +4. You are 100% correct. Yeah, go ahead and take him. And yeah, all right. Let's see what you got there. So he has a +4. But a +4 with a -2 damage. Oh, Morgan's doing it? All right. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Shoot. Oh, and here he goes. I think we may have... Wait, what's his armor? If it's above a 10, he's still up. It's a 10. Rogue's down. Rogue is down. I know. Ugh, that stinks. Okay, so we still have the Conjurer. And we still have Odie. Odie has a +2. Odie has a +2. The fighter he's against has a +2. So it is an even fight between the two of them. Not bad. So that would be an 18 with your +2. 18 with your +2. Yes! Good doggy. Okay. The Conjurer. If he would have a +4 versus the Sergeant's +3. Oh, Odie could move. You are 100% correct. Odie hasn't moved yet. Boom. So the Conjurer has a +1, 2. He has a +6. The Conjurer has a +6, and the Sergeant has a +3. This will be our last roll of the eve. Who's doing it? All right, let's see what you got, buddy. Not bad. 15. So a 15. All right. All right. 15 versus... Come on. Yes. 15. So the Sergeant has armor of... So, okay, he's down to 8 from 12. Yeah. All right, so it just gets bonked on the head with the staff. Okay, so that's not too great, but... Okay, we lost 1, but we're doing okay-ish. Let's see what event we get. Yeah. Let's roll a 1d6. Who's feeling like rolling this d6? There are some good things that can pop up on this. All right, so let's see what you got, Morgan. Roll a 1d6. If you roll a 2, we re-roll it. 6. Place... Okay, this does not matter. Place a large vulture on the table. What this vulture does, it just starts flying north. If it hits the end of the map, then they are alerted that there is an enemy here. So this is just a way that would... But we do get... if we can shoot it out of the sky. I did notice, though, you get 3 points for each gnoll or vulture killed. So you do get 3 experience points if you ever find a chance to kill a vulture. Go for it. I will say as well, in these events, there is also, if we would have rolled a 1, there is a soldier, which is basically a man-at-arms. Like, from this fight, remember, because this tower was taken over, there is a survivor who shows up on our side. So that is also a possibility. Yeah, so that's something to hope for in the future. So, okay, that was a hard-fought 3 rounds. There's still 3. I'm just looking, though. There's still 3 archers with max health. Is that correct? Have we not hit any of these archers? But that's it. Ever since then, we've just... I know. I feel like we've done more damage against the archers, but apparently not. I guess we've been missing... I guess our archers and their archers have been pretty useless. Just exchanging fire. But which is kind of nice. We have Velos and Argos fighting with the other 2 archers. And then we have kind of our 2 fighters holding off this horde coming in on us. All right. But yeah, we will deal with that tomorrow. This game is tight, man. This game scares me. Every session we've played, I'm like, this is going to be a TPK immediately. But oh my gosh, this is scary. Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, we'll see how we do tomorrow. Unless I get food poisoning. Blah. But all right. Yeah. I know. My God, please no. All right. Well done. It's so good to play with you guys again. And yeah, let's see what we can do tomorrow. My goodness. Of course, guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow. I hope. All right. Till then. Bye, guys.